Well, nothing like getting a bit of a sweat up. Whew. There were some big logs from the old wattle tree. Split them. They've been drying in the sun for a year and a half. They were rock hard. They're gonna burn good. Okay, the before and the after. Now for this mess, I got a lot of long grass up there. Just going to try to clean this up a bit. Yeah, just going to clean this up a bit and see where we're at. This is fun. Yeah, just made myself another room out the back. I'll call it a room. Just sit out the back here with the garden to one side, the 260 litre compost bins, and a view out to the water. And I'll tell you what, this is a nice spot. I've never sat here like this before. So I'm having troubles with the mower, so I'm just leaving it running. But I have cleaned that area up a bit. I'm gonna be building a shed there, getting rid of the old fence connecting the tin fence to this timber fence. That's in the coming weeks. That'll be the tool shed up the top. And unfortunately, with all the rain we've just had, yeah, I got plenty of green grass to sort out up here. I have been given a gift by somebody, by a company, wanted me to trial a whippersnipper. I'll get that out, maybe on this video, maybe on the next one. I was gifted a chainsaw, a 6-inch extendable chainsaw, which, if you can see, I just had a go with it earlier on, and I cut that branch that's hanging over from the neighbour's property. And it's just there laying there. I'll go up and trim that up later. But I'm going to try to see if I can get a bit of this grass up here done. Let's see how I go. Yeah, well, I've got that tree to tidy up. The branch there anyway. There's a whole bunch of branches I need to put in the fire pit and burn. This is down for a couple of weeks. I'm sure the rain and the green and the fresh cutting of it's going to spruce it back up. But man, I got to start chiseling out of gardens here. I can't be doing this forever. Mowing this block here is unbelievable. Like, there you go, look at the slope. Honestly, that's the slope. Alright, that's how I done the old garden bed. This was the old garden bed. Oh, got a lot of, I put a lot of work into here with the mulch and wood chips and all sorts of goodies. But I've done that, the fire pit area. Yeah, the little garden room now. There's a nice little spot there to sit down and and look out to the water. And like I've been saying all day, oh, it's a beautiful day. It's a great day to be Tasmanian. Oh, chainsaw duties. I think it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I've been going hard at it since about 9 o'clock on a few other projects that I haven't shown on this channel. But don't forget to check out the network. There's Radio Jonesy on tour with Radio Jonesy, Tasmania Island Live, and now the next big station channel to YouTube. Yes, Outback Tas, because we're on the outback, and I want to turn this. All this is just waste. Look how rich that. If that grass can grow, what else? If that grass can grow, what else can I grow here? Even though it's like 2 o'clock, it's coming into winter. The sun now is behind there, behind that tree right at the back there. So this time of year, if it was summer, I'd still be in sun. It's about 3 o'clock. But I'm going to do it's funny how it works here. I'll show you. In winter, the sun comes up around here and comes over this way. That's winter. It's funny when you live in one place for so long, looking at the same view, and then slowly over winter into spring, the sun starts rising. In the middle of summer, it's coming right up over us here, and yeah, and then slowly she starts moving back, and you know, the cold weather's when the sun's over there. All right. I'm not sure if I'm going to end it here. I've got more projects to do. Turning a slide under the house shed down this direction. Down that side there, there's a little shed under the house. I was told by a previous tenant who lived here back in the 40s. So that tells you how old that person is. They used to store all their firewood there and it was dry. And I'm going to come around to behind the door. If you haven't seen that video, go check out behind the door, and you'll see under the house there. There's another project that's sort of on pause. I got the gravel walkway coming up beside the concrete path. That walkway is going to come right up this way. It's going to come right up to here, and I'm going to continue it on gravel and steps right up to there. That's just going to be one access, and then I'm going to sort of zigzag like sitting areas and gardens. Like there's a slope, so that'll be like a trellis, another area for plants, another area for plants. Just keep going up the slope like that, because that side is really slopey. This side, they've tried to make a mound here before, and they've tried to make a mound with these old timber sleepers. They've tried to make a mound here before, and it is flat just there. But I've been gifted by a company, a whippersnipper or a weed whacker, whatever you want to call it. I'll give you the name. I looked at them and they looked very toyish is the word. I didn't think that little 6-inch chainsaw could work at all. Look, I've pruned a few branches. I've pruned a couple of branches. I've done a bit of pruning down the side there. It's working so far, so I'll do a video on that for you. I think they're only around I'd have to check the price, but they're pretty inexpensive compared to the big box stores. They're obviously from China. They obviously look like they're not going to last, but you never know. Since that video I did about the failing Azito mulcher, when that cracked, that plate, the cutting plate cracked in two and fell off. Yeah, since then I've put a few little feelers out, and I've only just got my first nibble. I said Bunnings sent me an offer to come back and get one. And to just to give it another go and say you might have only just got a faulty one. I've done everything that they've asked, and I have to wait for their code to come back in an email, and the code has not come back unless I lost it in spam or somewhere. But anyway, just another day out the back.